Welcome to my followers guide to Grungli. He is one of the followers that is not very useful in the early game, but in the mid to late game, he is extremely useful. So, as you level him up, you can see he can craft specific glyphs from shards. He can also craft random shards. Crafting will take 1 hour, and he can craft up to 120 random shards. This depends on the level and the rarity. So this is the first option. He can craft shards in exchange for gold and ore. Shards are these, where are you? Right here. These are the shard types that you can use to upgrade your scrolls with the utility armor and weapon shards. The spell shard will allow you to upgrade your spellbook. And finally, the minion shard is used to upgrade minions. In the early game, you may want to use this option when you're starting and you don't have enough shards for your main hero or for your alternates, especially weapon shards, because these are the hardest one to obtain. But later on, 256 ore is a lot. There are much better ways to spend your ore, so I don't recommend it at all. So useful in the early game when you have not many options to spend your ore, but mid to late game, you will get, as you can see, as if you open many chests and you farm story mode, you're gonna get thousands of shards, many more than you need. The next option is glyph crafting. The random glyph is available at level 45 and it allows you to craft one random glyph in exchange for 5,000 shards. You can choose what type of shards you want to spend, and as you can see, you're going to have many more armor and accessory shards than any other, so these are the two options that I recommend you to use. It also costs 1,000 ore and one of Grungli's crystals. There are 5 different types of glyphs. We have weapon, armor, utility, spell, and minion glyphs. And this will give you one random glyph. Finally, at level 50, he unlocks his ultimate skill, which allows you to craft a specific glyph instead of a random one. In this case, the shard type that you use is the same as the glyph that you're trying to craft. So armor shards for an armor glyph, weapon shards for a weapon glyph, and so on. The cost is 6,500 instead of 5,000 for the random one. The cost in ore is 1,500 instead of 1,000 for the random one. And it also costs 2 of his crystals instead of 1. So, is it worth using? In my opinion, yes, for armor glyphs. So let's talk about glyph economy for a second. In order to get a character's, well, let me change the hero to the necromancer because she has level 35 scrolls. Okay, so for the offense scroll, you're gonna need from level 35 to level 50, a total of 32 weapon glyphs. For the utility scroll, from level 35 to level 50, you will need 63 glyphs. For the spellbook, I cannot show you right here, but you also need 63 glyphs, is the same amount as the utility scroll. And finally, for the defense scroll, you need from level 35 to level 50 a total of 95 glyphs. Please watch my video on glyphs as well as my weekly video where I show the shop. But just to recap, you can buy in the shop in exchange for crystals, excuse me, for in exchange for gems. You can buy weapon glyphs on Monday, armor glyphs on Tuesday, accessory glyphs on Wednesday, spell glyphs on Thursday, and minion glyphs on Friday. Now, accessory glyphs can easily be purchased in one adventure, which is the Dreamhold Expedition. Please watch my video on that adventure, and are the cheapest and the easiest ones to obtain. Regarding minion glyphs, you need a lot of minion glyphs to get a minion. This one is mythic level 45. In order to get it to level 50, you will need 10 minion glyphs. But to get it from epic to, let me find an epic one, this Yelly King, for example. In order to get it to legendary, it will cost you 2 additional glyphs. And in order to get it to mythical, it will cost you an additional 4 glyphs and 4 of the relics. Each minion uses a different relic. In this case is the Buccaneer relic. So in order to get a minion from epic to maximum level, which is mythic level 50, it will cost you 4 relics as well as 16 minion glyphs. So in my opinion, in the end game, if you really want to upgrade a lot of minions, then yeah, I would recommend you to use this option to craft minion glyphs. But otherwise, I don't think it's a good idea. However, for the armor glyphs that you need so many, as I said, 95 instead of 63 for accessory, 63 for spell, and 32 for weapon, then yeah, I would say that this is a good option to get your armor glyphs up to speed. Just to go back to my main character, as you can see, she has level 50 accessory uh, utility scroll, level 50 offense scroll, level 49 spellbook, but only level 47 defense scroll because you need so many. To get to level 48, as you can see, I need 12 more, which is a lot. So I would recommend using his level 45 skill to craft one random glyph. If you don't have all your glyphs maxed out, this is the best option. And then use the level 50 specific glyph to finish probably the armor glyph, which is going to take you the longest, but maybe minion or maybe something else that you're missing. So a very, very useful follower, mainly for the mid to late game. If you found this video useful, please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.